Welcome to the AFR Saints channel, where we provide you daily content on your favorite team, the New Orleans Saints. Do us a favor and hit that subscribe button. Be sure to leave your comments below and smash that like button. Who dat? So the New Orleans Saints beat the Carolina Panthers on Sunday. And with that, the Saints are very much alive for a playoff berth. And the more you dig into this, the more you can actually make a somewhat compelling case that this team could go on a run. Hear me out. Okay, please hear me out. Don't laugh. Just hear me. Promise me. Just stop laughing. Promise me you'll hear me out. Okay? So, first of all, how do the Saints get in the playoffs? This is the easiest thing that we know as of right now, okay? The Saints need two things to happen, and both are likely, by the way. The Saints need to beat Atlanta, and they need the Rams to beat the 49ers. Okay, let's look at this. Saints are a 4.5-point road favorite against the Falcons. Falcons have been eliminated from playoff contention. So the only thing the Falcons are playing for right now is the opportunity to eliminate the Saints from the playoffs. No doubt that would be something that you would love to do to your rival. I don't put that out of reach at all. Atlanta already beat New Orleans this year, and that was in the Dome. So now the Saints have to go to Atlanta to keep their playoff hopes alive and get a road win. But as we mentioned, the Saints are a 4.5-point road favorite against Atlanta. The other thing the Saints need to have happen is they need the 49ers to lose. The 49ers presently are a 5.5-point underdog at the Rams. So the one bit of help the Saints got on Sunday was Arizona beating Dallas. Follow me here, okay? So Arizona, by virtue of their win over Dallas, can still win their division. They can still win the NFC West. With a win against Seattle on Sunday and a Rams loss. So the Rams, if they want to win their division and hold on to the 2 seed behind the Packers, which has already clinched the 1 seed, if the Rams want to hold on to the 2 seed, and you could argue, do they really care? Probably. I mean, it would be very different if you were playing for a bye, which you're not anymore. Only the 1 seed gets a bye. But if the Rams want to win their division and hold on to the 2 seed, they got to win. So they are incentivized to play their starters and to pedal to the metal, go try to beat the 49ers on Sunday. Now, San Francisco has beaten the Rams in 5 straight games. So I'm not saying this is chalk. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I'm not saying it's a cakewalk. It's the NFL. But the Rams are a 5.5-point home favorite. The Saints need help there. So if the Saints beat the Falcons, which they're favored to do, and the Rams beat the Niners, which they're favored to do, the Saints make the playoffs. Now, oddly enough, ESPN has its playoff calculator. The odd part about this is that even though those two things are what I would deem likely, mathematically they are likely, the ESPN playoff predictor give the Saints just a 38% chance to make the playoffs right now, which is odd, right? Because I'm assuming those two things are likely to happen, but still just a 38% chance to make the playoffs, whereas they're also projecting the Niners, who are presently 9-7 and just have to win on Sunday, with a 62% chance of making the playoffs. So Niners 62%, Saints 38%, and I guess that's because the Saints have to win and get help. The Niners just have to win, or have a Saints loss and they're in. We know that the Packers have clinched a spot. The Rams, the Bucks, Dallas, Arizona, and Philly have all clinched a playoff spot. So the one spot remaining is either going to be San Francisco or New Orleans, and we'll see how that plays out this weekend. But what's really the most interesting part here is that if the Saints do in fact win and have the Niners lose and make the playoffs, the Saints have a legitimate shot here based on matchups to maybe do a little damage. Follow me, okay? If the Saints get in the playoffs, they can only be the 7 seed. By virtue of what would happen, the Rams beating the Niners, that means the Rams would be the 2 seed, and the Saints, as the lowest seed, would play on the road at the highest seed. That would be the Rams. So, if the Saints are in the playoffs, their wild card matchup will be on the road in LA at SoFi Stadium against the Rams. I'm not sitting here trying to tell you that I think that's a favorable matchup. Obviously, the Saints have had their woes offensively, but Matt Stafford has had trouble protecting the football. He's thrown, 5 pick sixes this year? He's had trouble throwing it to the other team, and the Saints secondary is really good. With the Saints defense and that defense traveling, I wouldn't put it past that Saints defense to keep them in the game against any team in the NFL. We've seen blowouts. We saw a blowout against the Bills, and we've seen it, but it would be sweet retribution from 2018 if the Saints could go to SoFi and beat the Rams. Okay. Let's say you happen to get past that game. The Packers have the bye as the 1 seed, and they would play in the divisional round the lowest remaining seed, which would be the Saints as the 7 seed. So the Saints would go to Green Bay. We saw that game in week 1, didn't we? On a neutral field that had more Packers fans than Saints fans, although it was a Saints home game. And the Saints kicked the crap out of Green Bay 38-3. Now, I get it. The Saints offense is drastically different today than it was that day, but that Saints defense that flummoxed Aaron Rodgers is still that Saints defense. If they're healthy and whole, we've talked about it, that defense can travel. They could have a repeat performance. You put Marshawn Lattimore against Devontae Adams, you lock down that running game with that defensive front the Saints have, you could make it really tough on Aaron Rodgers, just like we saw Tampa do in Lambeau last year in the NFC Championship game. Not out of the realm of possibility. If that happens, you're in the NFC Championship game against the highest remaining seed, which, if chalk holds, would be the 3rd seed, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hey, Muse, you're a betting guy there.
Yeah, what's up?
Did the Saints play Tampa this year?
Twice.
Played
them twice. Yeah. They're the same division. You play division foes.
Oh,
twice.
Yeah, that's right. Who won?
Well, the Saints won both times, actually. Swept them.
Both of them?
Yeah, they've actually won the last 4 in the regular season.
Huh. We won't mention the playoff game.
They played in the playoffs?
Nope, didn't happen.
I remember that.
I know. How nice would it be to go there and eliminate them? And then the Saints go to the Super Bowl. It's that easy, Muse. I mean, it's basically already written.
You laid it out. I'll throw some money on it. Let's do it.
I mean, it's not. Is it likely? No. I mean, come on. Is it inconceivable? By the way, this is why leagues have playoffs. This is why you don't just have a bunch of people in suits sitting in a room deciding who gets to play in the game. You decide it on the field or the court or the diamond or the rink, the ice, whatever. You have a playoff. You let them go play it. The 9-7 Giants had no business beating the undefeated Patriots. But you know what happened? They had a playoff, and they played a game, and the team won. Doesn't mean they're the best team or the better team, but they were that day. So they win. This is sports. So yes, this is why you want your team in. Because you always have a chance until you don't. So yes, get in the playoffs. See if you can make a run. Absolutely. What do you want? You want to lose this weekend so that way the Saints can pick 14th instead of 18th? I mean, kick rocks, loser. What are you talking about? Let's go win a game. Let's get some help. Let's get in the playoffs. Let's see if we can make a run. Who dat? Black and gold Super Bowl. Dust it off. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please leave your comments. I love to interact. And be sure to hit the red subscribe button below.